What's up guys, Lion Boss back at you with another video here with Planet X Coeus PX22, which is follow Cybertron's Shockwave from the game 360, PS3, and PC. And this is the box over here. It has amazing artwork. I love all these Planet X boxes. They give like obviously a robotic kind of like artwork, but it goes aligned with the game. And I feel like when you get a box like this, it makes you it makes you wanna open it and get to the figure right away. And it also reminds you of where this figure also is based off, which is the game. So this is pretty much the box. We're gonna set that off to the side. And here we have Planet X Shockwave. Now this guy looks amazing, gotta say. He looks menacing. He really does look like the game version of when we had him on the 360, which how I used to play it. Now I play it on PC. This is an awesome representation of how he looked in Fall and more for Cybertron. And when you let's take a look at his details, but when you just look at him from the back to the front to the side, overall an awesome looking figure nonetheless, and great job at Planet X. And so this guy obviously comes with some accessories. He has his arm cannon, which also converts into his vehicle mode, or air mode, I guess you could say, or aircraft mode, sorry, Cybertronian aircraft mode. And he also comes with his projectiles that you could put to make it look like he's shooting something, which I do love. These do add on to the to the awesomeness of Shockwave. And he also comes with this, which you could attach to there if you want. And this is also acts like his little arm beam thing from the G1 show. So to actually put it on either arm, all you have to do is take off his hand like that, and there's a hole like that, and then you just shove it in the hole like that, and then boom. And then you could have him, you could pose him with his arm cannon, and that looks very menacing, and I like that. And I like the different options that you can use. It makes this figure stand out, I feel. And so you could also put the other one, has a hole right there too, but this one's a little bit more trickier for me. And I think that's the right way to put it. You gotta make sure it aligns correctly. And There you go. And then now you have Shockwave. Holding his Cybertronian arm cannon. Now, I love the way that looks. And I love that it's like mad huge too. Because obviously it was huge in the game. But you know, we never really got to use it anymore for Cybertron. We only used it in Fall of Cybertron. But I just love the way this looks. It makes him look menacing, you know, and that detail to like the gun and like these bits right here. Oh my god, one of the best looking Shockwaves in my opinion. Shout out to Planet X. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much Shockwave. Oh yeah, and you can put these projectiles on. So let me show you how they look. It does make the arm a little bit heavier for him, but a good thing that the one that I got has some strong arms. But yeah, there you go. Have him shooting his gun like that. And you could also, what I like to do with this piece is I put it right here, and I feel like that acts like another, I guess, another place where you could put the two weapons to make it look like it does double damage. But Planet X, damn, you really outdone yourself with this figure. I cannot get enough of it. Giving me nostalgia right here. But yes, definitely pick this guy up. I got this on TF Safari for about, I think, 90 bucks or less. I forgot, it was on sale. I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but this beast is amazing. You're not gonna get a better version of this. So definitely check them out on TF Safari. And yeah, we're gonna get to this guy's comparisons. We're gonna see how this guy compares with other figures. Alright guys, for comparisons, I'm gonna bring out some people that you already know from my previous ones. Here's Hot Rod. If I can get him to stand up. Alrighty, there you go. And there's Hot Rod. And they're about the same height. So just to give, well, this is the KO Hot Rod, but they're about the same height. Just to give you guys an idea of how these scale in comparison. But yeah. Next, here we have Masterpiece Sideswipe. So as you guys can see, he's a little bit taller than Masterpiece Sideswipe. But yeah, I think that's a good scale. Another size comparison. Here's my absolute favorite that you always see, Revenge of the Fallen Mind Wipe, which they kind of look like shockwavy creatures, creature robots anyway. But yes, they kind of have like this like pointy aspect to it, which kind of makes them look a little bit similar. But yes, as you guys can see how they scale. And this, you know, this figure came out like like 10 years ago, almost, or more. So shout out to Revenge of the Fallen and Fall of Cybertron, games that we never forget. And here is my Fall of Cybertron Shockwave that I got from Toys R Us about probably more than 10 years ago already. But, you know, I still remember those days. The days when Fall of Cybertron had came out and Toys R Us used to still be on 42nd Street. Long gone, those memories are. As you guys can see, they look pretty amazing together, as you guys can see. Maybe variants from another future multiverse timeline. But, you know, this is how they gave us our figures back in the day. So just to pay homage, I gotta, you know, put it in there. But yeah, definitely you could see how the engineering in these figures is done different. And next, here we have Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. Now, one thing I don't understand about the Fall of Cybertron series is that some of the figures, like, did not correspond to, like, the height of other figures. And it kind of just, like, it was kind of weird. Because, like, this, you have a Soundwave that's, like, really big, and then you don't even have an Optimus Prime or a Jazz that's on par. Like, I remember the Jazz was small. It was about the same size as the Shockwave, you know, small. So it really kind of, you know, made, you know, playing with your figures, you would have to make up a story that would be different. Because, you know, why is Soundwave so big, you know? Or you could just roll with the same story. But, you know, I like it better when you could have your collection and they all stand together on, like, with almost the same accurate height as they were in the game or whatever. But yeah, surprisingly, Soundwave is on par with this. So I don't think that we're gonna get a Planet X Soundwave, but if we end up getting one, it should probably be around this height, because they were around the same height. But this is actually good for, you know, stop motion wise or whatever. Good height. And we have Masterpiece Bone Crusher. Just to give you guys an idea, and obviously Bone Crusher is a lot bigger. But yeah, that is how Shockwave compares. And we got one more coming up right now. Alrighty, and the last comparison, I had to do it because I know somebody is gonna say it in the comment section, is Fall of Cybertron Planet X Orion packs. Not Orion packs, Optimus Prime. Excuse my language. But yes, I think Shockwave is a little bit taller. It could just be how I'm standing him, but I think that that's a good height. Again, I broke off the piece on here, which was very fragile, and I still can't forgive myself for that. But, you know, unfortunately, I couldn't get a replacement piece because Shozi said that they do not do those replacement pieces at the factory for this. So unfortunately, my copy will just have to stay like this until maybe I get a new one. But I think that's a good size comparison, and just to see how they contrast and to see how the, you know, Planet X's detail, they are on par, you know, with the lines and everything, Cybertronian look. And, you know, I gotta give it to Planet X. Like, you know, like these bits right here, purple, this is like red, these like vent looking things. You could definitely see how all these figures kind of like compare, and like how they all look kind of similar with like their Cybertronian aspects, you know. But yeah, that is how the Cybertronian Planet X team rolls. So you are gonna see how this guy looks transformed, and we'll show you guys how these compare by the end. Alright guys, so we're gonna start transforming this guy right here, Shockwave, my boy.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No I'm not giving up, no I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
So this piece actually came apart like this. So these are two separate pieces. Now I gotta say, this looks really good. I think I messed up here. I don't know what I did, but this does not look equal, you know. But I gotta say, a lot of detail. I love it. His body kind of just like, if you really think about it, kind of just stays there, because this is really just the chest, you know. But you know, it's really good nonetheless. But yeah, that is one beautiful looking Cybertronian aircraft mode. And I like Shockwaves because he was unique. He wasn't like he didn't look like the Seekers. Like, he had a different aircraft mode, which is really cool. And I really dig how this weapon transforms into like this, you know, the part that you have to add on to this piece right here. I feel like it really does complete the whole aesthetic and how this thing really feels. And I love how all his accessories, basically you could combine them into the aircraft mode, which is really cool. I dig it. Not sure if he was like this in the game, but it kind of seems like head revealing. But I mean, maybe he was like that in the game. I'm not really too sure now that I think about it. But yeah, and this translucent piece right here. And I love all these bits. Like, you know, these are supposed to be like Cybertronian, like bits and stuff. And I like this right here. I like these would light up in the game. So overall, definitely a must buy. You definitely should get this figure. I think he's about like $100, so pretty pricey, but I think for the collection that you guys are building, if you guys are having Planet X, definitely get this. Now we're gonna do some comparisons, so I'm gonna put them right here. And first comparison, we'll put them a little bit closer. First comparison, here we have Fall of Cybertron Shockwave from back in the day that I got. And as you guys can see, you can see some differences here. And obviously there's more attention to detail on this one, but just to see how a difference in engineering goes. And both guns in the both the weapons that they have combine into their aircraft mode, so I gotta give that to both of them. I dig it. And these bits right here, both of them, they have them different but almost the same thing. And these right here, but overall, obviously his head hides in this one. And then you come to the back. Nothing too much in the back going on with this one, but you have some stuff going on here. His booster in the back, and at the bottom we just got a bunch of clutter. In the bottom we just have a bunch of clutter, and Shockwave is huge. So yeah, so yeah, that's how they compare. Next Transformer we got here is Masterpiece Starscream. And so yeah, the Planet X figures are pretty big. So I mean, even though it's probably not the same height, like I think Shockwave is a little bit shorter. Definitely their vehicle modes, Shockwave is long, so in his vehicle mode, in his aircraft mode, sorry. So I mean, they're kind of almost the same size. I know Starscream is a little bit more bigger because he's built like a Dorito chip. But yeah, I think they look pretty well. So yeah, definitely a big figure. Next, here we have who I recently reviewed, Ironhide, KO Ironhide. So you can see how that compares. And yeah, Shockwave is about that size range. And last but not least, here is Sandstorm. a generation Sandstorm, I think. So yeah, and he's about, and Sandstorm is a little bit shorter. But yeah, that's how they compare. And definitely check out this figure on Show Z. I will leave a link in the description. And overall, I have to say, good job, Planet X. You really did capture the, this is a work of art. And it makes you want to go back and play the games. So you could definitely appreciate how this looks, because it is a great representation of how nostalgia is when you come back to these games. But yeah, I am Lionel. Alright, and I'll see you guys on the next video.